Hey everyone, when my coach blows the whistle, it always gets my attention, and I need yours. I'm Eric Decker, wide receiver of the Denver Broncos. I'm here today to host the FUTP60, Win It in a Minute with Miles Assembly. But first I need your attention. I have some important information about FUTP60. It's a fun program for the National Football League, National Dairy Council, and Western Dairy Association to help you make your school an even better place. The best part is, you get to put your own ideas and plans into action and help you and your friends perform well and stay on top of your game. I'll share later of how to get involved and make a difference. Before we get this program started, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thanks to our friends at Western Dairy Association. They're the ones who've made it possible for us to be here today. Western Dairy Association is a nutrition education resource organization. So thanks, Western Dairy Association. Since I'm unable to be at every location physically, I brought my buddy Miles, the official mascot of the Denver Broncos football team, to help me out with today's games. But before we get him out here, I want to show you some highlights of my man Miles in action. How about we make some noise for Miles and bring him out here? Come on out, Miles. What's up, Miles? Hey, I've been telling the students about the FUTP60 program and the importance of eating low-fat and fat-free dairy foods, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. And Miles, what else do we need to do every day to keep us healthy? That's right, Miles. We need to be active for 60 minutes every day. You and I both know how important this is to be on top of our games. So let's have some fun, play a few games, while we learn about filling up and being active. Miles, I'm gonna need your help though. For each game, I need you to draft special team players. Then I'll need you to get the teams ready to play and time them while they complete the 1-minute games. Can you do this for me? Great, and if you want, you can even jump into action. Our first game is based on the new nutrition recommendations. My plate illustrates 5 key food groups that you need to eat every day using a familiar mealtime visual, a place setting. My plate encourages you to consume the following 5 food groups each day. Let's take a look at these food groups.
This is Susie Wargin from 9 News reporting on the 5 food groups. First is the dairy group. Low-fat and fat-free milk, cheese, and yogurt are packed with nutrients. They provide 9 essential nutrients including calcium, potassium, vitamin D, and protein. Dairy foods help build and maintain strong bones and muscles.
Consuming dairy products provide many health benefits, especially improved bone health. And did you know, both white and flavored milk provide 9 essential nutrients?
Second, vary your veggies. Color your plate with all kinds of great-tasting vegetables. Go dark green with broccoli or spinach, or try orange vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes. Choose red, such as tomatoes and peppers. Vegetables help you see in the dark and are important for a healthy body and mind.
Try to eat different kinds of veggies each day.
Third, focus on fruits.
Shake up your taste buds with a variety of choices. Eat them at meals and snack time too.
Try to eat different colored fruits such as oranges, cantaloupe, strawberries, grapes, or blueberries. And choose whole fruits most of the time. Fruits provide important vitamins and minerals and contain necessary carbohydrates which fuel your body.
Fruits help heal cuts and provide important vitamins and minerals.
Next, eat grains and make sure half of your grains are whole.
Grains come from plants such as wheat, corn, and oats.
They're used to make foods like bread, cereals, tortillas, pizza crusts, and muffins. Try whole wheat bread instead of white bread or brown rice instead of white rice. Whole grains provide energy, plus they're good for your heart and have fiber, which helps with digestion. And lastly, go lean with proteins. Protein-rich foods include meats, poultry, fish, eggs, nuts and seeds, beans, and lentils. Protein-rich foods help build and maintain muscle. This is Susie Wargin for 9 News.
Now that you've learned about filling up with all these great nutrient-rich foods, I think it's time to focus on the games. For our first game, we'll draft members from your Fuel Up to Play 60 student team. All right, as we begin each game, pay attention to the screen for the instructions on how to compete.
Each student team player must get the plastic food items in the correct food group container within 60 seconds. Each group will use a plastic ball thrower to throw their food items downfield into each labeled food group container. The first student to get all of the foods in the correct container within 60 seconds is declared the winner.
Game will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, start.
Wow. Okay, looks like you guys did a good job and had some fun. The next game is the breakfast game. Miles, I need your help to go out and draft more players.
Students chosen will create a nutrient-rich breakfast in 60 seconds that includes one food from each of the following food groups: dairy, fruit, whole grains, and protein. Each student needs to take a food item from the bucket and place it on their plate. Miles, on the other hand, may place a less nutrient-rich food item on any of the students' plates at any time. At the end of the 60 seconds, you need to have one food from each of the following food groups on your plate: dairy, fruit, protein, and whole grains, and no other foods.
Game will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, start. Game.
You guys did unbelievable. I just want to remind you that eating a healthy breakfast every single day is so important. Breakfast fuels your body and gives you the energy you need throughout the day to be active and do well in school. A hungry stomach can lead to an empty mind. Having a good breakfast each day can help improve your classroom performance, improve your test scores, and improve your concentration. So make sure you eat a good breakfast every day to stay on top of your game. Now that you've learned about filling up with the nutrient-rich foods, low-fat and fat-free dairy, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and proteins, I think it's time to focus on ways to get active for at least 60 minutes every day. Let's draft our new players for the next game, the Milk Jug Helmet game.
In teams of 2, one team player will wear the Milk Jug helmet while the other teammate throws as many mini footballs into it as possible. The team who has the most mini footballs in the Milk Jug helmet after 60 seconds is declared the winner.
Game will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, start. End game.
Good job working with your teammate. One great thing about the Fuel Up to Play 60 program is that it's all about working together as a team. Who better to talk to about teamwork and physical activity than the Denver Broncos cheerleaders? Let's see what they have to say.
Hey everyone, my name is Nikki and this is Jessica, and we're Denver Broncos cheerleaders. We'd like to take a few minutes to tell you why it's important to get moving every day. Our team practices daily because moving often helps keep our bodies healthy. By staying active each day, you may have more energy, feel less anxious, and even have an easier time concentrating and learning new things.
The great news is, it doesn't have to be hard. You could play sports, bike, run, skateboard, or go for a walk with your friends. When we move our bodies, we improve our overall strength and condition of our muscles and joints. Let's make sure we all go out and get at least 60 minutes of physical activity each day. One thing that we've learned, make sure you have fun while being active.
You know, the cheerleaders are right. Physical activity does not have to be hard. Find something fun and get out and be active for at least 60 minutes every day. All right, Miles, let's draft our new players for our final game. Pedometer Freak Out!
Each special team player will be given 4 pedometers. Every player will put a pedometer on each arm and each leg. Each player will move as much as possible to register as many steps on the pedometer as they can within 60 seconds. When time is up, players will check the pedometers for the total number of steps taken. The player with the most combined steps is declared the winner.
Game will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, start.
You all deserve a big round of applause today. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed today's program. It was brought to you by our sponsor, Western Dairy Association. Thank you for playing Fuel Up to Play 60. Win it in a minute with Miles. Earlier I told you I'd tell you how to get involved with Fuel Up to Play 60 program to make your school a healthier place for you and all your friends. Log on to www.fueluptoplay60.com. On the website, you can get involved in challenges, earn rewards, track your progress, and explore ways to eat healthy and get active. Schools across the country are working together with students and program advisors. They are choosing healthy eating and physical activity plays for the schools, such as school-wide walking clubs, menu makeovers, healthy breakfast clubs, taste testing new items, or in-class activity breaks. Get involved and make a difference to help your entire school. The first step is to sign the pledge. I pledge to eat healthy and play for 60 minutes a day. Miles and I are going to sign the Fuel Up to Play 60 pledge, and we hope you will too. Together, we can make your generation the most active and healthy. Hey Miles, thanks for helping me out today. I know you have a lot of things to do and places to be, so you better get going. We'll catch up with you next time. Thanks for participating, everybody. I better get back to practice. Go Broncos.